In our first battle of the day, we're up against Jonold of all people. This is Jonold. I know that this is Jonold. Don't be fooled by the alternate name, okay? No, I'm not crazy. I dance here. I dance. And they say that I will never die. Don't slide... Not against Jonold, slide miss. Don't slide miss against Jonold. That's complete crap, man. Oh, no. As if Jonold hasn't got enough handouts in his life. Goodness gracious. I was thinking of double edging, but I thought it astute to maybe preserve my HP. Such that I don't get one hit by people. I don't want to get one hit by anyone. Okay, I'm gonna Fire Blast. It was Suicune in. Oh, what a complete disaster. This, you know why this is doubly bad is because... Oh boy. To be honest, does that really make much of a difference? I'm complaining here, but now that I think about it. I attack, they go Doug, they eliminate me anyway. I'm slower. Yeah, never mind. That didn't really matter, actually. Because they're locked in anyway, forced out. They keep the sub, but that literally doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, they got Doug back in. Okay, Jonold. Wait. We're playing real Pokemon now. You've doubled against my original. Although I don't know if Reginald is in that much trouble here, because Reginald can live a Doug, but can I superpower and KO you? Not quite, not quite. You do two-shot me here. I'm going to explode in that case. Sunny day. Alright, I think that getting rid of Doug is imperative. Look at the Raikou. The Raikou, it does carry. Possibly. There's no Doug, and Raikou might just carry. I don't know if this team can afford Blissey. That would be a little bit of madness. I think we go Metagross. Oh, there's Blissey, dude. Okay, no, I thought this team was more aggro than I realized. No. Subpass to Doug, but it's like a relatively defensive team. Do they know I got Thunder Punch on my fella? I'm not sure what to do here. Jonold, who are you? You going Suicune? Jonold, damn it. Do I just explode? No, I'm behind. You can't explode whilst behind. I think Thunder Punch makes sense. But I don't know. I'm going to Thunder Punch. Okay, now I've given away that I have it, but it's not a huge problem. There's Jirachi. What do you reckon this fella is gearing towards? Reckon they're gearing towards something noteworthy? If I go Charizard, can I be punished that severely? A Thunderbolt doesn't KO and I get Blaze Range, which in the sun actually kind of goes to the moon. Okay, I could have beat you up, dude. I think beating you up is worth my time. You've Thunder Waved me here. And it's not a great scenario, no. It's not a great scenario, but it's not as if I have a fantastic alternative. Yeah, I don't know if I defeat you. I don't know if I defeat unless I can nail this Blissey, damn it. If I can get this Blissey, we are in business. I think we're gearing for a Raikou sweep if we can get it, but it's tough because of the scenario. It's tough because of the scenario. Okay, T-Wave clicked. For the brick click. They're just clicking T-Wave. Alright, Jonold, what do you got on this Blissey? The 4 straight turns of full power doesn't actually matter as much as it looks. It's okay. It's okay. I think Brick Break is now out damaging my other maneuver. Alright, I'll bring in Metagross this time. And we will try to make something happen desperately. Desperately. Because, goodness, we need it. No, I think you have the Blissey and Jirachi together sort of destroy me here. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. How's your beat up doing? Probably a bit more than Brick Break, to be honest. Well, I have Refresh Salamence. Do you happen to not have Ice Beam? Because that would be really good. If this doesn't have Ice Beam, Salamence can DD in its face. We could check. Let's see if you click Ice Beam, Jonold. If you don't, I will try to set up with my Salamence against you. You didn't click Ice Beam. Okay, Jonald. Wait a minute. Have I found a breaking point? Have I found a Salamence breaking point? Unless Jirachi has Ice Punch, that would stink. Okay. All right, Jonald. Let's speak like adults here. Let's be civil here. Jirachi is here, and honestly... Okay, I've Thunder Punched you. What kind of Jirachi are you, though? Explode here, dude. Eliminate that Jirachi. I feel as if I have to. I think it probably had, like, Body Slam or Toxic. To be honest, Salamence kind of destroys with Refresh, but it might lose 1v1 still. Okay. The Wish is pretty low impact, to be honest. I haven't revealed Raikou yet. I could go Charizard, and... Okay, honestly, I think I've got huge problems here. I'm going to go to Raikou. Plain and simple. Do you think opponent has Ice Beam? That's all I'm really wondering, is whether they have Ice Beam or not, because that's really important. If they have Ice Beam, I lose regardless, you know? So, I don't think they have it. I'm going to declare it now. I couldn't quite declare it with certainty before, but I think I will declare it with certainty right now. That was actually a misclick. I meant to go Salamence. Whoops. It's okay. We can just sack this fella. Throw it to the birds. I have Refresh. Oh, crap. Claydol kind of puts me in a bind. Ah, they went for the Boom. I thought they might go for the Quake. Well, And I have to hope for some sort of miracle. Jonald, you have me this time. GG. But I was so close with the DD Immense had a way through. It was the Claydol Boom got me there. If I just went to Raikou, I didn't necessarily know they would Boom or Earthquake the Raikou. You know? Do you know what I mean? You call that a 50-50 maneuver? 50-50? Alright. Well, now we're in trouble because that is a Metacham against my Tyrannosif lead. It's okay, though. I do have a Salamence to hit the scene with. I will just HP Fly on a probable exit. And we go Registeel or Raikou here. Probably Registeel. Because Ice Beam is possible. T-Wave should be good. In this scenario, Metacham returns. And how do we play this one? Because I think Metacham might want to Rock Slide this time. We'll go here. No, just a Brick Break again. Is that band damage? That was a lot of damage. I'm going to Thunder Punch that... Oh no, you're staying. Yeah, why would you preserve a Paralyzed Medi? Of course you're staying. Thought you might go to... Thought you might go Suicune in there. Bit of an over-prediction by Jim. It's okay. Over-prediction by Jim, it's okay. Does Mag die away? Does Mag die to this? You're lucky enough with the para there. No, the power was for my T-Wave. That wasn't really luck. What am I calcing against? Salamence Brick Break against the Mag. Doesn't KO. We'll probably go Charizard in that case. Yeah, or I could dance with Tyrannosif. We have a dance opportunity. It's a pretty good dance moment. Yeah, so when... Wait, Jimothy? Hello. Okay, pretty good chip on this Snorlax. Oh, the burn is enormous. My apologies. My sincere apologies there. That's tough. Reginald gets trapped by Mag. Can stomach T-Bolt well enough though. Okay, how do we might use this as a tar setup opportunity. I'll click Brick Break. Alright, yeah, that works very well. Because they didn't even boom. That was perfect. That's perfect right there. I'll probably use Reggie here. And T-Wave. I don't know. Do they have Surf on this one. Sorry, Rest. They do. Well, we could just go Raikou, Calm Mind, and then... with Threatening Victory, I could preserve Registeel that way. Isn't that the truth of it? Magneton can, of course, come in and T-Wave, but... yeah, this is good. That's Meta. I think I should attack it. A Jill. Am I dead? Am I done? No, Reggie should be able to live an Earthquake. I won't preserve Reggie there. I have enough Pokemon alive. I won't preserve Raikou, I mean. Let's see. The Jill meta is sort of the bane of my existence in many scenarios. I think I might have to sack one more so Registeel lives a hit, because it is taken a lot from the Quake right there. Maybe this fella doesn't have Rock Slide. We'll find out. Oh, well, they actually exited. Okay, I might just win off this then. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Okay, I think I should go Salamence here because it's useless anyway. Charizard I might need to KO the meta. Salamence are pretty useless regardless. Into the meta last. Charizard though might be useful. This serves to allow Registeel a way through. I can actually T-Wave here is slightly optimal, I think, because I chip heal once more. And then here you click T-Wave. Toss is better. Now I explode so they can't Agile again or any nonsense. Or just KOs. Alright, 1650. GG. GG to opponent. Where are we on the ladder now? Am I good or bad? It's almost 1913. What a world. 90th place on the ladder. Okay, we'll keep up with this team. I'm enjoying it. It's fun to play. It's River, man. What the hell? Up against some good gamers today. River is, of course, a invitational competitor. Good player. 1604 rating right now. I'm the higher rated player, but they are the better player, probably. You are the better player, probs. I'm going to go earn Salamence here. You got Tyranitar. To be honest, Brick Break is pretty good here. Brick Break is quite good here. Unless this has Ice Beam, that would stink. That would majorly stink, but I'm attack invested with Brick Break, which is a rare scenario. Actually, if it's not full HP, there's a good chance to KO here. I could go for that. Alright, we've chipped Starmie a little bit. If this is defensive Starmie, it could be a setup opportunity. What kind of Starmie are we looking at? Looks like offensive Starmie. Alright, I will go to Registeel on this. I'm sort of glad that I don't have spikes, because they've got the spinner anyway. My aggression comes from elsewhere. You've got the Sif. Could be worth the superpower here, but also it's a little risky because I might need this to check Starmie. Let's see how we fare. Based on teams so far, could easily be a aggressive Tyranitar. Right. I think superpower's got to be the move. They didn't burn me this time. I keep getting burned in this interaction, but I didn't get burned that time. I almost expected it because a bit of trauma conditioned me to expect the burn in that instance. I'm keeping this healthy, I believe, by exiting to Charizard. Hopefully this doesn't screw me. Okay, I think I'll just Fire Blast because it's still good chip on Starmie. And Starmie probably doesn't have Recover. And I have HP Ice for Salamence too. And if there's a Blissey, we have Beat Up. There's probably no Blissey on this. I don't know. Could be. Would be a little bit weird. Wonder what if there's layers or what this is. Starmie as expected. A bit of chip. There's 40% even. Good chip right there. Okay, we could do like a maneuver by going Salamence, then Registeel. It's a bit dangerous. Okay. Hydro doing 37 maximum. Should be okay. Should be takeable. They do have Recover, actually. Well, that changes things. I think it's offensive based on the damage I'm dealing to it. I'll check Charizard damage against that. Yeah, that adds up. It doesn't have HP investment, but it's, maybe it's spinless. It's just 3 attacks recover. That's a good set. That's a real set. That is real. At least I chip heal. That's good. Should I explode here? It's a little dangerous to explode. It's dangerous to explode. I'm gonna T-Wave. Oh, Surf crit is pretty rough, to be honest. Okay, maybe they're anticipating Explode here. I'll go for the second T-Wave. Is that... I could seriously lose a lot of progress by doing this, but I think they probably don't let me explode. Yeah. Okay, pretty nice. Oh, Lumberry. Okay, good info, good info. Maybe it's a Jill Meta. I managed to T-Wave it. They went for the mash. This is very good. I guess at this point I should explode. We should explode here. And does Raikou KO now? There's no more chip heal on this. It seems like a pretty weak Metagross because I did a lot with explode on a... Yeah, 47. That's apparently minimum damage on... It's within the... No, this has HP. This has HP. I'm just forgetting how powerful Explode is as a move. Thunderbolt doing 45 to 53. That's tough. The max roll being 53 precisely. I could go Tyranno. And Earthquake does threaten a KO. But then we are inviting in Salamence. I think it's probably going to have to be Charizard, regrettably. That's regrettable a little bit. We could double here to catch Starmie, or we could just blast. Just blasting, I believe, is okay. I'm going to go Raikou on this. Or we could go Metagross. I may maybe use Metagross. Metagross has some defensive value here. It's likely that the river goes for Recover. Meaning I can safely switch in. And even if they do Surf, I can stomach that and be relatively alright. I'm going to Thunder Punch here. Oh, that does a lot of damage, more than anticipated. We're going to die. I now have Raikou. And I'm going to go for Thunderbolt, which could be a disaster. I could go for a Crunch mid-ground. Maybe it would give it away, but that's probably not too much of a problem. Okay, Registeel from River has hit the field. A second Registeel. Holy moly. Wish I Thunderbolted in retrospect. Thought maybe a Claydol comes in. Claydol could make sense here because this is not Spin Starmie. Okay, well this is going to be tough. T-Wave probably comes down. I'm going to just go Charizard and tank a T-Wave. No? Okay, this Charizard is insanely well poised. I have Blaze Fire Blast, which hits everything. It should even one-hit Starmie. Okay, are they trying to invite me to do HP Ice and go Starmie? No. They lose Salamence. You've lost Salamence. I'm going to preserve this Charizard, to be honest. The Charizard goes a little crazy. The Charizard might just go absolutely ballistic. It might just be a ballistic Charizard. Or do I? Problem is just getting rid of Registeel is going to be so tough without Charizard, right? Like, my Tyranitar does have Earthquake, but Registeel can easily live that, and it probably has, like... It could have Superpower, or it could have T-Wave and just T-Wave me twice, stomaching my Earthquakes, to be absolutely honest. Then I'm going to go Raikou and preserve my guy here. And I might be saying goodbye to the Raikou WinCon possibility because... Oh, that's huge crit damage right there. That's pretty enormous. I still don't KO though after this. So it doesn't matter that much, I guess. I could now Brick Break with Charizard instead of having to risk Fire Blast miss. I could also go Tar, and against the Starmie we Dance. Is that the way forward? That could be the way forward. That could be the way. I mean, the Charizard is sort of fruitless here. They sack Registeel, go Starmie, I'm forced out. Don't have a great switch in. I think the Tar is a better position because we should live a Surf and get a Dance. We don't outrun after Dance, actually, because we're not jolly. Okay, never mind this then. This is tough. Does Salamence live a Registeel Explosion? Okay, we may have to... This is awkward. No, it doesn't live an explosion, even though it's not a super powerful explosion. May have to still be Tyranitar, and we just take the Surf and KO, which we can do. I really don't... It would be very intelligent of them to recover against me. You know? It would be very smart if they'd click recover. I take 19 in recoil and therefore die to Surf in many realities. Would I be the biggest genius of all time if Starmie comes in and I dance on the recover turn, dance again, KO? I don't know what river, if they would Surf or recover with the Starmie. I'm not sure. We'll see how it plays out. I really hope... Because Starmie basically... I think river... will they see that play of recover? It's a tough play to find. Because they might also just think I have HP bug. And in that case, recover is fruitless. So it would be an insane call to predict... Because HP bug should KO after Sand, I think. Doing 88 maximum. His meta. Does meta even... You went meta, not Starmie? Okay. Does meta even... Meta doesn't even survive Earthquake, I don't think. I'm adamant. But this gives you info that now you know I'm adamant and I'm in this sort of predicament where I can't dance. You should know I'm adamant off that. You might not actually know. No, Jolly could KO there too. Jolly actually KOs there too. It's only 10% difference. Never mind. You still don't know if I'm adamant on Jolly. You don't know. Another question is, should I double edge or Earthquake against the Starmie? Because I'm sort of hoping they don't click recover to begin with. If they click recover, I double edge. Oh, it's Celebi. Oh. Well, to be honest, don't I just go Charizard? If they click any setup or Leech Seed, I click Fire Blast. If they KO me, I go Salamence and Dance, and we're good. I think that this should be fine. I go Charizard. Starmie's in. Interesting. Okay, was that genius from River? Now you can recover? How much am I doing? Holy moly. Is that genius level play from River? The Blaze Fire Blast is doing 50... It's matching recover at least. I got the burn. That's tough. That was a beautiful play right there. Because River can recover spam until I miss Fire Blast, which is a pretty good chance. That was the plan there, which is actually a pretty good chance to win. And I think here I Dragon Dance because they either KO me or recover. In both scenarios, I can dance and be okay, unless it's like Surf Crit. Recover into Surf Crit would get me. And then here's Celebi, we just do the double edge KO self, denying them any turn, and then I'm fast and we HP fly. That's tough for River. My My bad there. That was a pretty insane double back to Starmie. Even though the Blaze Fire Blast is doing a bit more than recover, it's like the loop is bad. You could even stall my Fire Blast PP in many scenarios there. That was lucky. But I did some good moves. The Thunder Wave was good. A Dome. I hope this is not actually jumpy, for goodness sake. How many good gamers are we up against today? We'll do it against legendary level gamers today, are we? Usually they roar here. But you might just go to Swampert. Or Flygon or Meta. Probably not Meta, because the follow-up EQ is Devastation. The roar occurs. We bring in Raikou. And I think I'm going Charizard. Because it's either Blissey coming in or Skarm protects. I think those are the most likely scenarios. There could also... What could also come in? Claydol. I think in most scenarios I'm pretty happy to have Charizard on the field. I'm going to blast this. Okay, it lives and... That's pretty unlucky. I could still miss Blast and have Justice served. Alright, what kind of tire are we looking at? It's pretty unlucky to not get parried there by Body Slam. Also, it is 40% mischance. Am I insane, or is this a... No, I have... Sorry, Blaze Range in the calc. No, this is just a full HP Tyranitar. And... If I assume it is Pursuit-tar, we should Brick Break here. If not, I should get the hell out of here to somewhere better. What do you think I'd do? Brick Break is not a bad move even if I die to Rock Slide. It's not a terrible move. If they dance, my Raikou is faster post-dance. I can follow up with a KO, I think, after the Brick Break damage. Brick Break is only doing 54 maximum, though. My switch outs don't feel very safe. What are the odds this is Pursuit-tar? Doesn't seem that likely, I guess. There's no Furry on the team because it's Skarm. Pursuit-tar might be supporting like a fighter or a... It could be Superman. Could be Superman, Pursuit-tar with Wish Jirachi. That's a genuine option. I think Brick Break seems okay in most realities. I might die, hit a Rock Slide. I will accept that. It is Pursuit-tar. Okay, huge moment for Jim here. Enormous moment for Jim. That's a massive moment. I think I may have called out that it is Superman. I think it might be Superman. In that case, we really got to get through Blissey, which... What do they have on Super... Zapdos? Should I Blast here? Am I crazy? Should I Fire Blast? I think Zapdos might be in the field. Or would they preserve this terrain? I don't know. I'm going to just Brick Break, I guess. Okay, good thing I didn't Blast. Good. They just sack. Bit risky to Blast there. It's equally likely that they sack. Charizard is not a great guy to switch out against. Because it has such coverage and all that. Okay. I think I might be right and this is Superman. Charizard is threatening to revealed, but it's low. It's probably going to get forced out by... I got to imagine there's a Zapdos. Oh, the forfeit. Okay, we'll never know. I don't know if this is actually Jumpy. Or an impersonator. Or just someone else with Dome Ace. I think that's our trainer from the Battle Frontier. We're actually almost 1700. Goodness. Goodness gracious me. Where are we now? No, Sub-Sneed is Jumpy. That's Jumpy. Tub of Insects. Is 58th on the... Gary Gainsguar. Now that's awesome. Okay, I'll go one more then. If I lose, so be it. I have been pretty lucky today. Yeah, I don't think that was Jumpy, actually. It's just a Domace. Domace is one of the trainers from Pokemon Emerald. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Jumpy. Many of you probably don't even know who Jumpy is, and I'm just babbling nonsense, and you don't know what I'm talking about. As usual. Anyone watching this on a TV right now? Hello, television watchers. I'm in your TV, and you cannot get me out. I will never leave your TV. I'm in the corner of your TV. I'm staying here forever. I've infected your TV with a curse. Okay, TV viewer? Yes, you. You are cursed for the rest of time. You cannot stop me. You cannot kill me. For my form is ethereal. And stuff like that. Plus I'm smart. That's the important part. Now ladder had taken a while because I'm such a high rated player that I'm such a good player that it's difficult to find a match for me. I'm just... It's difficult to find an opponent that's a worthy adversary, you know, in a world like this, you know? Cancel and reconnect so that it doesn't match me with a low-rated opponent, putting me at risk of a significant elo loss. I would rather face a similarly ranked opponent just because the loss would not be as devastating. It always sucks when you match against a great player who's on a new ult, and they are low rated even though the rating doesn't affect their skill level, and you lose a lot of points. Because they're good, but they're low rated right now. They're just climbing a new ult. And that's one of the worst scenarios you can have. Up against Linear Curve on one of his ults. Minus 40 for losing. It's a travesty. It is a travesty when that happens. Okay, I can't find a battle, man. I'm too powerful. I guess I'll just keep it searching. If we face a low-rated opponent, I'll just win. I'll just win. This team actually does pretty good low ladder, I imagine, because... Oh, it's Mead, man. It's Kickkwin. That's Mead. You know this guy, the guy Mr. Mime fella? Mr. Mime Ninjask type fella? Guy who broke the game 4 separate times with baton pass strategies. I hope this is not a baton pass strategy, Mead. Goodness gracious. Okay, against enemy Tyrannocyphlid, do I just dance ignorantly? I may. I get +1 Adamant Earthquake, which is pretty good. I KO many enemy Tyrannocyphs. Okay. The switch outs aren't fantastic. I'm gonna dance. I hope this doesn't... Oh, you got punch, man. You got punch. You have punch. Should I go Salamence? Interesting. Sub turn 1 is tough. I hope... I wished I should have quaked then. Not that I knew what this Tyrannocyph was. It's maybe the worst possible Tyrannocyph. So if they punch my Salamence... I will take... It depends what kind... Because Sub-Punch Tar can be physical or special. It could be Crunch. Usually not Ice Beam. But Rock Slide would, of course, threaten my Salamence. Metagross might be okay against it if it's physical, because they usually run Sub-Punch Slide HP Bug. I don't know if I want to lose Tar here, but it might be the safest thing to do, because I would break Sub for sure, and then have a Salamence follow-up. It's tough, though. It's a tough one. Maybe you actually go Metagross. Maybe go Metagross makes sense here. Okay, it's a little odd. I think I'm going to go Metagross. What does that mean? Let's open up Funny. Detect language to English. Go, man. Patience is a virtue, Mead. Hit Mead with some philosophy. That's a really unfortunate focus punch crit, because I would have lived and had like a boom to do. It's pretty damn You could say it's comeuppance for my misdeeds. Alles. What was alles? Does that change the meaning of the phrase? Open up funny yet again. Is alles... Come on, man. No, that's even ruder, Mead. Come on. Okay, Mead. Well, you're we can calc the damage. We can calc the damage. I'm sorry, Mead. We're calculating the damage. Is what I do. Subcrunch punch is what I think it is, because it wasn't much damage on my meta. Yeah, it was only... That's what it is. So I think that in that case, we go Salamence, I believe, and we... Or we could go Tar and just... Earthquake. I don't think you have... Yeah, I'm going to do this. You're probably just leaving this time. But we'll see where you go. It sucks to just lose my meta, to be honest, but we'll try to make it work. We have multiple... You have the name I expect Linear to have. Well, in a way that's a compliment. But no, I'm not Linear, I'm someone other. I'm a whole different person. I'm a bit of a different gentleman. I may dance and then just double edge into this. It's kind of bad, but I don't love any of my switch outs. They went for the beam. I don't live the hydro. Oh, I do live the hydro pump. Is beam 20.5? Okay, I do live the hydro pump. Barely. That's insane. And then we double edge. Okay. If I double edged, I would have died. Oh, do I dance again? No, they let me do it. Okay, you've allowed me to attack. You've allowed the attack. The dance is a possible line because I live in Ice Beam. The dance is possible. We do 24. I think you're faster than the Registeel. I don't mind taking a hit to toss you. And I'll just go Raikou, probably. But Raikou actually can beat the Tyranitar 1v1, which is nice. This guy may protect. You may protect. No, you don't risk it. Okay. Well, we are really going to have to get rid of this Blissey, damn it. This is going to be so tough, to be honest. But I'm very lucky to have Brick Break Salamence. That's really good here. I'll go Reggie. I don't see another... And the freeze is insanely tough. It's an unlucky game versus Mead. What can be said? Mead has me. The freeze and a crit. Not good. Would have loved my meta to survive. Would love this Reginald to not be in a block of ice. Like Walt Disney. Oh, there's going to be layers now. Layers now. And there's a Starmie. That's tough. Okay. Well. What do you think of the odds that I beat this Blissey somehow? I don't live an Ice Beam from Blissey. That's the tough part about this. That's the very difficult part about this. I have to go for something nutso like this, and then... Okay, do we KO... No, we don't beat Skarm 1v1. That's the problem. We might if it's toxic. Okay. Maybe a Salamence Wincon if Skarmory's toxic, not Peck. We're taking 95. The actual toxic damage might just do it regardless. Because with Sanders up. You know? Am I sacking Charizard here? I'll pretend it's HP Grass. Now he knows that it's not, which is bad. Okay, it's Surf as well. Can I calc? can calc damage on this. If this is defensive Starmie, it's a setup bait. We can set up on it. Okay, Starmie. Boy, do I hope this is defensive Starmie. Boy, do I hope so. HPI's crit has dealt 27. It's defensive Starmie, folks. Okay, we have an in. We have an in. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. I burnt it. Okay, this is weird. This is odd. This is an odd position to be. I sort of want you to kill me, so I can go to my Salamence, make a doo-doo, and start going. Should I sack everything? Salamence last here. Is there even a way to do that? Not really. No, it's actually difficult for my Registeel to ever die, which is a difficult, sort of an interesting problem to have, isn't it? We just, if everything dies and Salamence is in on Starmie or Skarmory, I think we're good. How much are we doing with a +1 Brick Break to Bliss? I think we might do 92. Depends on the Blissey. 92 is possible. I've got to go for the roll, I guess. That's what we're going for. Alright. I think no matter what happens, we are sacking Charizard here. I'll go for the Brick Break. Maybe we chip Blissey or Tar coming in or something. If they want to preserve me. Okay. Yeah, the problem is Skarm can just Whirlwind. That's the big problem I have. That's the problem. That was a crit. Okay, now it's closer to death at least. This guy unthawed and now it's oh, it didn't have lefties. Interesting. Skarm's gone. My Registeel exists again. Thank goodness for that. And there's Jirachi. I've T-waved you. Okay, Calm Mind. I guess I will explode and then Calm Mind with this. And possibly 1v1 you. I don't know if I 1v1 you, but we'll try. If this dies also, I'm happy, remember? Crunch, I think, mid-ground. Hit Swampert. Swampert's gone. Good news. Okay, this is awkward. Huh. Amazing I lived that. So we need to KO this with a... I can actually... Can I check if it's... Let me see if the Ice Beam... Use Ice Beam on Registeel, 8%. Check if you're modest or bold. That's important. Modest for sure, right? Modest for certain. Okay. Because it did 8.5. Which would not be possible if it was bold, so we're gonna have to... You're going to have to die. Right here. I could Calm Mind, is that the play? No. No, I don't think so. So we have to do how much? I think we don't have it, man. Unless I crit here. We don't have it. I didn't crit here. I dealt 62 in a kind of a... In kind of an unfortunate... In kind of an unfortunate turn of events, I did 62%. So... Wait, I was calculating against bold. Oh my goodness. There was a chance to KO. There was a chance to KO and I got... It was a low chance to KO. But I got 62% in an absurd... Okay, maybe you should Calm Mind as they recover and then you do a bit more, but I don't even know if that results in enough damage. Let's check. Plus... I was already +1, wasn't I? No, I was +2, actually. So I could have done 49, leaving... That was the play. I could have had that. I could have had that one. That was winnable, actually. I just Calm Mind as they recover, and then suddenly I'm dealing 49, which puts them at like 51, which is enough for Brick Break to count. I could have won that. So it feels better to just hit moves repeatedly, but in that scenario you should Calm Mind. I was wary to Calm Mind when they were lower than Brick Break damage, because if they attacked me on that turn, I would have died, but of course they want to heal, I guess. Okay. GG Mead. Well, I got so unlucky that game, but I could have still won. So did it really even matter? The luck didn't matter if I could have won. Alright, this is literally a dish my nonna makes. This is... like it's minestrone, isn't it? It's minestrone. It's a classic. One of the best foods on the planet, in my eyes. This is rice and something. Rice, chickpeas, garlic, peanut oil. This is from my favorite place on earth. This is from a great place. Served cold. Is it China? Nah. I don't think they use coconut milk. Maybe in some places they use coconut milk. It's got like an India vibe, but I'll go India. Borders India. Tingyan rice. Thailand? Vietnam? Cambodia. Was Myanmar, dude. Looks yum. Didn't get Myanmar on that one. Oh boy. This is... soy noodles. Soybeans, wheat noodles, milk. It's a refreshing cold noodle meal. You got milk in there? What is this? This is like a... is this like a Korean food? Yeah, kongguksu. To be honest, I don't love the sound of cold milk infused soy noodle. I'm gonna pass on that. Okay, it's a yum. I don't know. I don't think that sounds that good. Maybe if I try it, I'd like it. Based purely on snap judgment, I think no. Snap judgment is all that matters. Okay. I will get the 10 Scrandle. I may not beat Mead, but I get the 10 Scrandle. Will this pizza seriously lose to the fried pork with weird sauce? I'm gonna be so upset if the pizza loses. The pizza looks like a very solid pizza. It's wood-fired. Am I stupid to think this pizza looks good? It's 5 quid also. That's a pretty good price these days. Pizza tends to be overpriced. This is a reasonably priced pizza that is also not looking too bad. I'd better win, man. I hate Scrandle! Did the pork with the weird yellow sauce look that fantastic? Am I crazy? Is there a widespread lack of respect for pizza that has happened? What was wrong with that pizza? The ham? It's just ham. What's wrong with the ham? No, I'm out to get you guys. That's that pizza was good. It was 5 quid. What was so fantastic about fried pork with yellow on? Fried pork with yellow. Okay. Double bacon cheeseburger or smashed cheeseburger with bacon. So same exact thing. This one's going to win because the photo's better. No, it's not, actually. No, it's 10 out of 10 Scrandle will never happen. I hate you. I hate all of you. I hate all of you. In that case, we're going with the... in that scenario, we're going with the cheaper one, mate. No, Scrandle is made by... the devil made Scrandle to kill me. When I said I hate Scrandle, I didn't mean that. I love Scrandle, actually. It's fun. It's a good game. But I can't understand the lack of respect for pizza. Some of the pizza looks like crap. That pizza looked fine. I swear to you. 67% for that pizza. What was wrong with it? What was wrong with it? Okay, I go for the Cavapi. No, I mean, this is a 0 out of 10 Scrandle. It's a 0 out of 10. Sorry, the duck head fries is a winner over the beef with... What meat was that even? It looked good. Came with a pint. It came with a pint. God damn it. Pork gyros or the roast potato with beef brisket gravy. Tell me the gyros. Tell me the gyros. Okay. Something makes sense for once. That's cheeseburger versus roasted duck Yorkshire puddings. I guess I go with this because the cheeseburger's not looking very good. That's $8.30 for that. Tottenham fried chicken meat. There's 0% chance that Kielbasa Zabolka I Orgokim Konserwowim is gonna beat this. I'll tell you why. It's because the pickle frightens people. The pickle doesn't look very good. Let me analyze this pickle and see what's wrong with it. This lost in the past because of the pickle. And I was surprised to hear of it. Because it's €2 for this. Can I just emphasize this is €2? The sausage looks solid. Bread roll. Pickle. Why is this a bad pickle? Can someone explain? Am I pickle blind? I'm pickle blind. They're telling me en masse this is a bad pickle and I don't get it. What's wrong with the pickle? Was it got some bumps on it? Isn't that normal for pickle? It doesn't look shriveled or anything. It doesn't look like it's been left. It looks like a fine pickle to me. The pickle looks good. That's £2. You would pay. You put these next to each other at a food stall, you would pay for this one. I know it's wins, is why I click it. Everything in my power tells me to click on the one that looks smarter though. This is more infuriating than getting frozen on my Registeel, man. This is the real. These luckers in Scrandle, man. It's luckers all the way down. Cheesy chips in a garlic naan is just a little bit of an abomination, but it's definitely better than piece of bread with onion. Definitely better. You see, this is a bad pizza. Okay, I've been told that chicken coccinia is much better than I thought last time. They described it as fried chicken paste, which sounded really, really bad, but apparently that's not what it is. It's just like a chicken snack. I'm voting for it. It's a chicken paste fried was a bad description of that in the past. There was a misrepresentation. I'm sorry, Sri Lankan food platter free? Of course that wins. Of course that wins. That's free right there? Holy moly. I'm going with the taco in this one. I enjoy the taco. I'll go with the taco, dude. That's 18%. This is kind of great. It does look pretty bad. Okay. They don't respect pizza. No one respects pizza anymore. Even if it's good looking pizza for a reasonable price, they'll shoot you if you suggest that it's any good. They'll kill you. They'll get you. What happened to pizza being good? Did something happen while I was gone? Did something happen? Okay, folks. Connections. Shout. Songs by Tears for Fears. It's something's a buzz. Something's afoot. Something's... like and then some words that have at the start, and then they have a... You gotta guess the 4 groups of 4, by the way, if you don't know the game. A ring? The phone is a ring. That doesn't really make... That's not really a word. A base? A knock? A bottom? A Connecticut. Connecticut. It's got cut in the word. Connecticut. I only know about Connecticut from the film Madagascar. For some reason they want to go to Connecticut. I think it's a funny joke for American people. Why would the lion want to go to Connecticut? How absurd. I don't get it. I don't get it, but it was a joke in the film. It's probably not a very good joke. Probably doesn't make much sense. That doesn't make a lot of sense. What's so funny about Connecticut? Tell me the joke. Okay, base. Knock. That's moves that learned by Weavile. Moves learned by Weavile. Wallop. I'll knock you on your feet. I'll wallop. A wallop. A buzz. Like onomatopoeic words. Onomatopoeia. Words that sound like a sound effect. Knock, buzz, wallop, shout. These are like... No, man. One away? Okay, one away. Maybe it's not shout, but it is in fact ring. One away again? This one? Things you do at the door. Yeah. Okay, I was sort of right about them being sound effects. You don't really wallop the door, though. Ankle. Foot. This is a red herring. There's no way ankle and foot are connected. It's to trick you. They try to trick you with this. Parsnip is isn't like a little radish vegetable? Parsnips swimming in butter dipped in Mama's chili oil with grease running down. Foundation. Science fiction series by author Isaac Asimov. So, you know what else is? Wallop the Robot by Isaac Asimov. Crew. Space Crew by Isaac Asimov. And then Space Base. Base Crew Foundation. Parsnip. Compression. Something you a JPEG visual file on your computer. Compression. Okay, dress. We haven't thought about dress. Dress is related to something. Dress is a kind of... You can dress in clothing. Dress is a kind of clothing. A dress. A dress. A foot. What was the other one? Is it already gone? A buzz. Something's a buzz. No. It's not that then. Something's a foot though. Something really is a foot. Wallop. I'm gonna wallop this stupid quiz, man. Wallop foot? Character from Lord of the Rings. Wallop foot? Sounds like a character from Lord of the Rings. Bottom. Could refer to many things, really. Foundation. Book series. Connecticut. Madagascar. Madagascar, the novelization. That's a book, and they reference Connecticut in the book, therefore it's related to Foundation by Isaac Asimov. Wallop. Okay, ankle, foot are not related. That's a... Ankle. It's like... You put like a D in front. Dankle. It's like something weird. It's not just ankle. It's like something more advanced than that. Ankle. Dress, ankle, foot, bottom. Are they somehow related? I'll click it because I'm sort of lost. Zero, not even one away. They're not compare, contrast. No, I'm lost, everyone. The reason I'm doing this today is because Mumby did it and he got purple first, and purple's the hardest one. I'm feeling like a fool here. I don't know what the hell. These are not linked. They are lying to me. Connecticut is at the bottom of America. The backbone of America is, of course, dress manufacturing, created by the Dress Foundation. Click on it, buddy. What the hell were the results? Lowest part, base, bottom, foot, foundation. Different kinds of socks. Okay, back to puzzle, please. Ending in synonyms for clip. Snip. Cut, I understand. Cut and snip. I'm gonna lop. I guess you could lop something off. Yeah, lop. And then pare? P-A-R-E. Is that it? To pare is to cut something. Okay. Thank you, Merriam-Webster. I'm gonna... Could you pair the pair for me? Never heard it in my life. You guys talk about pairing things? No. I should go back to Gen 3 OU. That's a good game. Connections? It's kind of a Lucker's game. Sort of based on luck connections, I think. Scrandle? Luck-based game. Gen 3 OU, though, is a very good game. I've climbed up to... where am I at on the ladder, actually? Let's see where we are. 77. I consider that to be pretty good. Kickkwin, I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Mead. We will meet again. Goodbye.